I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Yeah.
He's back.
The crooked
Yes, I am.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Talk to him.
Are you okay?
Do
It's
I
been
look okay?
hours. We were worried you'd get into some
I'm
trouble
so tempted.
at the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
I was so
happened?
tempted to say that too.
Doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
That I'm alive?
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Thank you.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say
Where
for
the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone,
So tough.
can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
Of course.
The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those
Gave out the
women,
order.
not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister?
Yeah.
Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't
Yes.
believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished.
You gave the
That
order,
doesn't
buddy.
change anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't.
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon
let
the
him
charge
talk.
entirely.
Fine.
We can
Go right
refute
ahead.
everything.
Wait, that's not how this works. After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
I thought he had a
If you
right to talk.
insist.
I thought, yo. Why are you
You
shaking
are
your head,
charged
Blueberry?
with the
Mind your
murder of
business.
Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
Not gonna
Now,
say
is there
nothing.
anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily. So
Okay.
strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you
Stop
didn't.
the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to
We
speak
can't
for?
witch hunt. We can't witch hunt.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice.
Hey, yo.
If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
I feel like something's gonna come back to bite me.
This is ridiculous.
Something's gonna come back to bite me. I just feel.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his
Surely.
business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees.
You gave
I had
order.
nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
You've
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Yeah, you covered it
If you
up.
were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so
What
long?
cover up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you. I learned of it myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal
Yo.
to the end. They do it because they want to protect me. As I protected
Yo, I
them.
spared so many
You
people just for
understand
this to
wanting
happen.
protect
Are you
what care
serious?
about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man. Just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Ooh.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Aunt
Yes.
Greenleaf?
Really?
Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I
A
do for
terrible
you?
decision.
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours.
That's true.
Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself.
I've gotta turn
And
this
what did they
around.
do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
Thank God.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
Oh,
You
really
hated
now?
Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do
Ooh.
with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
Of course.
The crooked man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money.
saying.
He cares about your
Yeah.
obedience.
Talk to him.
They're right.
You're all
Thank you.
still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Ooh. Ooh.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
Are they now?
The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now,
Okay.
I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Yo,
Of
ain't
course
no
it's
way.
right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course!
Where are you going?
Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like
Such
what?
as-
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your
What did I
custody?
do to him?
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under
What?
my watch.
What are you talking about?
He's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides,
Still.
Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Sure.
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but
I did
must
nothing
perish
wrong.
for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never
Oh, okay.
happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They
I
want to
swear to
scapegoat
all of
me
those
for their
people, that
own
is so
tangled
wild.
ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
You go listening to
Who
him
was
again.
there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating
no
you
way.
as mindless children?
Ain't no
too
way y'all looking at
stupid
me.
to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Thank God.
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I
She
don't
was
know
there
why
for
I was
Faith.
afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Oh
How
no.
are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Narissa!
your-
My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Yeah, now it's time for you to go.
I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
You have our evidence
He made
now.
Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Anything else, buddy?
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid of
Too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
Good
Listen,
lord, everyone
everyone,
needs to quiet
listen
down.
Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not? What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you
Indeed.
really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Judge,
That makes sense
jury,
to me.
and
I guess it
executioner.
does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow,
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
I'm not a killer. I am not
Everyone,
the big bad
I'm-
wolf.
Not this way.
Ooh. Nah, y'all not about to bring me down like this.
I hope
Ooh.
you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
I am not the big bad wolf everybody makes me out to be. I'm not a killer.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
Gonna let him off easy in the witching well? Nah. It really was all about it just witch hunting. We're not killers like that, you know. They can stay mad and be mad. They'll get over it. And he just gets another cigarette, you know. Nasty, nasty work. Oh.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Gotta see Colin now.
Great.
It is hard sticking to that conviction, man.
This
Golly.
fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Guess we're going right back down.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Alright. Gotta be the mayor.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
I don't know what that was all about, but okay. Man, that was a whole lot of craziness. I'm glad I got everybody on my side, though, towards the end, but people were not happy with that decision. I don't care. I do not care. They can stay mad. They can be mad. I am the sheriff. Judge, jury, but not executioner.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Kidding.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Sorry.
Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
It's wild.
Come on, Colin.
I'm sorry, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please?
There's
Dad
no other
says
way.
there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
Okay.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
Man.
What's it
Maybe
like
I
at
should
the
have taken
farm?
that money.
I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around. A nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
Okay,
All set.
buddy.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
I really did try, though. Dang, I really should have taken that money, huh?
Are you still mad at me?
Would it change your mind? You got another one of those? How about a smoke for the road? One last time?
I'm done smoking, yo.
Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby? I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
I can't make any promises.
Yeah, me neither.
I really wish I could have done something, yo. I really should have taken that money, huh?
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
Marissa.
You're still wearing that thing.
I thought that was Faith for a second. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I guess I am.
It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own.
I understand.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
Such as...
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We're gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good.
That's why.
But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they'd go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, just
What
tell
do you
me what
mean?
happened.
No way she told the Crooked
I
Man
thought if
and
I
sold
came
him
clean to
out.
Georgie, he'd get the
Oh,
Crooked Man to
no
leave us
way.
alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
Yo.
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I
That's
didn't want anyone to
crazy.
die over a picture.
She
You
was
were
trying to...
just
It's,
trying to
everything's
protect
already
me.
over. There's no reason.
Yeah.
No reason
Georgie
to
promised
beat a
he'd
dead
smooth
horse.
things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Okay.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed.
You mean?
He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
It's a
But
good thing
it
we didn't
wasn't
kill
the
him.
truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess
That is done.
what's done is done.
I know
Can't
he
undo
ordered their
it.
deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... That night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily,
After
but she
Faith.
wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
So you started it all.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started
That's
all this?
wild.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting
Like
on
that.
that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
Yeah.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I
Kidding
know it
me?
might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Things are always different.
No kidding me.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally.
Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Thank you.
You've been given this job for a reason.
Finally, some praise.
I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Thing. Oh, that's a good thing then.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Wait a minute. Didn't Faith say that to me?
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'm going after her. Ain't no way. Hold on.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Ain't no way. 31 left him to die. Yep. 89 brought the Crooked Man back alive. Good thing I did. 47% chose to imprison him. Of course. Accept TJ's gifts. Last words is, I hope I've done some good here. It's a great game. Great, fabulous, amazing game. Special stats. Pressed her with detective skills. Fought him after the interrogation. Gave him a drink and sent him to the farm. Took him back to the witching well. Imprisoned him. Faith, deceased. Left him to die, smashed up his place, and took money from the sea. I should have taken more money. Made a deal with Jack, brought her along for the trip, showed her the photograph, and brought the Crooked Man back alive. In Tiny Tim, I waited for him. Toad, you stood up for him. Snow wanted to send him to the farm. I tried, man. I really did try. It was an excellent, excellent game. I cannot wait for the second game to come out. I will be playing that no matter what. I will. But yeah. Guys, enjoyed this playthrough, enjoyed the gameplay, and enjoyed the commentary while I played. I made it a little bit entertaining for you, you know, first full playthrough like this. But yeah, if you like the episode, you like the video, be sure to leave a comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see next, what you like me to play, and yeah. See you guys next time.